So today is a more serious video. One of my close friends and part-time YouTube sensation, NoFuckers, known to some of you as a bunch of fucking letters, has come under attack recently. Now if you don't give a shit about YouTube drama, which hopefully applies to most of you, go watch another clickbait video of mine where I react to a man eating Doritos or some random shit that no one actually cares about. Anyway, to the few that actually do give a shit about the Russian pig, let's get started. So recently the YouTube sensation NoFuckers has came under fire and he's had loads of his videos striked and he's actually had to private many more to protect them from being striked. Now like most YouTubers I wouldn't give a shit about the drama because it doesn't directly affect me, but NoFuckers said he'd release my nudes to the garden gnome if I didn't comply, so I've been kind of forced into a corner here. To those that don't know, NoFuckers has had legal problems with his channel recently. The music he uses in his gay vaporwave intro has been claimed by the original artists of the song, B-Brains and Casting. And that should be the end of the story, pretty much. The greasy Russian pig used someone's music without their permission, and they should have every right to remove the content in question. NoFuckers should hopefully shut down his entire channel and work on a Russian farm, earning 1 CSGO skin an hour to feed his skin insanity on betting sites. But unfortunately there's more to it than that. I've been sent emails and chat logs between B-Brains, Casting and NoFuckers, and the original creator of the song, B-Brains, actually gave NoFuckers permission to use the song, and the song itself is called B-Brains Home Design featuring Casting. So in fact the Casting guy who gave NoFuckers permission was the majority owner of the song, and Casting was just featured in the song. So even though B-Brains gave NoFuckers permission, why did he get all his videos taken down? Well, that wasn't planned by B-Brains, it was Casting. Some say that Casting himself came from the depths of hell to seek revenge on NoFuckers after he beat Casting in a 1v1 Hunger Games on Minecraft. Unfortunately I can't play the song in question because Casting will probably file a complaint on my channel saying I molested his work like a baby squid in a dumpster, so I attempted to recreate the music in question. Now originally Casting contacted NoFuckers basically demanding payment for using his song in some form of license. Now I find this extremely ironic because the home design song is stuck all over YouTube by extremely small YouTubers with like 10 or 12 subs, and Casting has never had a problem with them. The videos were never striked or removed. The fact that he's targeting NoFuckers alone makes me believe that this was solely money orientated, and Casting wanted to use NoFuckers to buy an overpriced license so he could get a gold-plated mansion while playing Call of Duty at 3 in the morning and spamming Skrillex outside his window. Casting asked NoFuckers to pay him $1,000 so he's able to use the music in his videos, threatening to copyright strike every single video if he didn't comply. Already this seems pretty much retarded. NoFuckers then called Casting out, saying that $1,000 was way too much for a small-time music producer license, and Casting immediately nearly half the price, which seemed really sketchy. When you make a deal, you usually stick to it and then maybe reduce the price to sweeten the deal and make it a bit smoother. Not reduce the price by nearly half. In my opinion, I think NoFuckers caught on that he was getting scammed by Casting, and Casting panicked and lowered the price to something way lower. At this point NoFuckers pretty much stopped responding to the emails because he thought Casting was being too sketchy with his rapid price changes and basically threatened to strike his videos with no actual proof. Casting then sent 2 final emails to NoFuckers. Can we get a response? Then a few hours later, okay, bye. And then Casting pretty much knew that he wasn't going to scam someone out of $1,000, so he went out of his way to attempt to strike every single video NoFuckers used the home design song in. Now remember, at this point, B-Brains didn't care. He actually gave NoFuckers permission to use the song. This is the guy that created the song, and the guy that's featuring in the song is the one that's attacking NoFuckers. So at this point, hopefully most of you understand how broken Casting's argument is. So Casting files out all these copyright strikes on NoFuckers, and because we all know that the YouTube copyright system is absolutely broken, it instantly worked and a lot of videos were removed. NoFuckers then panicked and he had to private pretty much every single other video that had the home design song in the intro. Now what I want to say to Casting personally is, why would you go out of your way to shit on this guy's channel? This guy that used a small fraction of your song, a song that you featured in, by the way, a song that you didn't entirely create by your own, a song that you featured in. You went out of your way to strike this guy. You didn't claim monetization. You went out of your way to publicly disrupt his channel by striking his videos. You could have claimed the monetization on the videos, but no, you strike them instead. And dude, let's be fair, even if you had the right to strike Nfucker's videos, why would you do it? You know, I see people re-uploading what I'm saying to other YouTube videos, quotes I've said and stuff that I've done in videos. I don't go striking them because I'm not an asshole. If you feel that your rights are infringed, you could have dealt with it a lot more maturely. Like, for example, offering something that wasn't $1,000, which is like more closer to a Kanye West record deal than a small-time producer. Clearly what's happened is you've tried to scam a kid when he should have paid about $200 or $300. You charge him $1,000. The kid catches on, and then you try and lower it so he doesn't panic and stops responding to you. He does stop responding to you, and then you lash out and start striking his videos so he's forced to engage with you. If anything, this is just complete harassment. He's literally forcing the fuckers to get involved with this drama. Honestly, if you want my opinion and what I think casting should do is just drop the whole thing. Nfuckers will stop using the home design song in his intros, but it needs to be dropped. There shouldn't be this ridiculous amount of $1,000 that needs to be paid out to anybody. You featured in the song. You didn't create it entirely by your own. And B-Brains has clearly said that he doesn't care and the fuckers can freely use the song. Like, for example, the song I use in my intro, Whitewood's Beach Walk. They didn't care. They're really nice guys that made the song, and they didn't care if I used it or not. And the Whitewood's Beach Walk video on YouTube nearly has 1 million views, and that's a lot of revenue, guys. So because they didn't demand money from me for some kind of license, I got to use their music freely, and it got promoted more, so in the long run, they got more money. I've also been sent a chat log between B-Brains and Casting. Obviously, I've blurred out the names because, you know, I'd be a retard if I didn't do that. B-Brains starts off by linking the fuckers on Social Blade, saying how much money he makes off their intro and outro. Firstly, comparing someone's Social Blade to their actual YouTube channel is probably one of the worst things you can do. Websites that indirectly guess YouTubers' analytics are amazingly inaccurate because they don't have direct access to the analytics. Casting then says, let's try and get him pay 1,000, and B-Brains says, you think he'd give out that much? It's a lot. I mean, he could just use another song, and even goes to say he has 1,000 daily plays on SoundCloud and about 700 come from that track, even admitting that the fuckers is giving B-Brains some kind of promotion. And that's when Casting basically forces Nfuckers into an ultimatum. If he ignores the offer, he would report his channel. He'd lose his channel. Basically saying that if he didn't comply with what he wanted, he'd go out of his way to destroy Nfucker's channel. Even saying he earns between 800 and 13,000 euros estimated monthly earnings, which again he ripped from Social Blade, and I've already said how inaccurate and broad that is. This guy is literally using Social Blade analytics to make his judgment on how much a channel earns a month. The fat retard Nfuckers has actually made a video summarising all this up, so I'll leave a link to that in the description if you guys want a summary of everything that I've just been talking about. Now, to conclude this whole thing, it needs to stop. Honestly, Casting has taken this way out of proportion, and now Nfucker's channel is on the line. A channel that he's grown for a couple of years now from the ground up. And now Casting is going out of his way to make sure that Nfucker's channel is totally destroyed, striking every single video he can, and the ones that he didn't, Nfuckers is now too scared to make them public, and he's had to private them. And because of all of this that's been going on, Nfucker's analytics have taken an absolute nosedive. He's getting literally no subs and no views on his channel now, heavily impacting his growth and his YouTube income. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to make this public, because Nfuckers is basically being pushed into a corner. Go to his channel and subscribe to him. He makes similar content to mine. Alright, he makes shitter content than mine, I'm gonna just be honest with you there, but still, he does make genuinely good content. Check out his channel, subscribe to him. He makes good stuff. You should definitely support him through this, because hopefully Casting will now understand what he's done and how much he's blown this out of proportion. B-Brains has been total opposite. He's just sitting there and he's like, you know what, Nfuckers, you want to use my music? Go for it. I don't have any problem with it. Casting is the one that's going fucking Conan Barbarian, taking all this out of context and going out of his way to put Nfucker's channel in the ground. So be sure to give Nfuckers some support, watch his content, subscribe to him, and hopefully it'll give him that channel boost that he really needs right now if Casting isn't going to back down. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching until the end. I know that this was a really boring, serious video, but I had to say my piece. Nfuckers is not in a good spot right now, and he needs all of your support. And Casting, if you're watching this video, I hope that you can back down. I hope that you can retract all the strikes on his channel, because no one's benefiting off this. You're literally destroying this guy's channel over using a song. You know, you could have contacted Nafuckers and you could have been like, make a video talking about us or promoting us, and that would have been free of charge and would have got you loads of promotion. Why couldn't you have done something like that? Why did you go straight down the route of asking him for money and then not getting what you want? You instantly start attacking his channel. That's a really scummy business practice, dude. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Normal videos should resume tomorrow.
She disappeared across the boardwalk. She keeps the sunset right with moving in her eyes.